Trump was caught again using misleading images. This time, it wasn't a photoshopped MS-13 tattoo on a hand, all right? This time, it was an image to condemn a whole nationality in America. Now, I'm going to break this down for you because it's circulating widely, and I really want to do it using verified facts, okay? Because this is a moment where accuracy affects thousands of people in America, and it's really sad. So the image that is now being shared by, President Trump and his allies is a powerful one. It shows hundreds of people packed inside of a U.S. Air Force C-17 transport. And it's being used to argue that the United States is allowing unvetted Afghan nationals into the country right now. And of course, he pointed out when Biden was in office. But here's the truth. This photo is not from 2024, all right? It's not from 2025. And it's basically has nothing to do with any current policy. All right. This image was taken on August 15th, 2021, during the Afghan evacuation. It comes directly from the U.S. Air Force. It was actually shot by a military photographer, and it traveled from Kabul to Al Udeid Air Base in Qatar, or Qatar, however you decide you're going to say it. The U.S. Air Force has confirmed the date, the location, the flight number, and the context. This was one of the largest single airlift operations conducted, actually in history, but during the fall of Kabul itself. So let's be clear, this was not an illegal entry. These people were not heading to America. This was not an unvetted group of people, and it was not a secret flight. Okay? It was an emergency evacuation of civilians who were cleared by the U.S. military and coalition forces during the collapse that, unfolded in real time. The reason I'm talking about this is because when a president or a presidential campaign, whatever, uses images like this completely out of context, they are not just, misinforming the public. They are rewriting history in a way that can cause, real harm. Basically, that is exactly what it's doing right now. It's causing harm to probably hundreds of thousands of people that could, be very useful in our society here in America, but now they're not allowed here. So, it sucks. Okay. So the truth is not always comfortable, but it is always necessary, okay? The truth is always necessary. The only way to keep freedom in this country, to make sure that we have a chance to prosper as a nation and as people, is to always tell the truth. And I'm not going to say that the Republican, administrations are the only ones that bend the truth or completely lie. I am not saying that. But I am saying that no matter if it's a Democrat, a moderate, if it's a Republican, truth has to be above all. That's just my, but that's why I'll never be president. And the facts in this case are clear. People in this photo were vetted. They were screened, and they were part of a documented U.S. military mission that ended more than 3 years ago. So when that history is suddenly used as a warning about unvetted nationals, today it creates fear around events that are not actually happening, and it also distracts from real policy questions. Like, we should be asking about national security and the accuracy of information coming from our leaders. I am not here to fight anybody. I'm here to fact check what is said and also to show the difference between what is claimed and what is documented. And in this case, the documents are not on Trump's side. The U.S. Air Force made this image public in 2021. They identify it. They explain it. There is nothing about it that supports the claim being made today, period. And that is why this matters. Because if we cannot agree on what a photo shows and what it means, for God's sakes, when it was taken, we cannot have an honest, national conversation about policy behind whatever narrative they're trying to spin. Facts come first always. Truth comes first always. They have, and this administration has a hard time doing that. And today the facts are not complicated. It's very simple. They are just being misrepresented. And he thinks he's so slick the way that he does it. But I'm telling you right now, you guys know. What am I telling you guys? You guys are here. You Do you believe even 10% of the stuff that comes out of this guy's mouth? Even 10%. It could be about his, policies, political issues. It could be about fundamentals. It could be about the way he feels or what he's thinking. No, come on. I know you don't. So I don't mean to come at you guys so hard, like trying to like push how important this stuff is, but I'm hoping that when I'm talking to you like this, you're really capturing my conviction and concern when it comes to, look, our country's not perfect, and it never was. It was built on a system that could give us the opportunity to build the perfect country and the perfect, and that's what's so beautiful about our Constitution and the way that our government works. But unfortunately, you need more than just that setup. You need people with empathy. You need people with good heart. You need people that are willing to feed 100 people if there was even the possibility that one of them would starve. And I feel like right now we have more people that would actually not feed those 100 people because they might think that there's 1 or 2 people in there would take advantage of it, and then the rest have to suffer. If we could all agree that saving one life is worth feeding multiple, helping multiple, supporting multiple, I think we could find that beautiful, perfect, government system in America. Maybe I will run for office one day. I don't know. It pissed a lot of people off, which would be pretty great. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to stay connected and informed to the stories that matter, the people that matter, and most importantly, the truth. The thing that is so hard to find right now. And just so you guys know, I do the best that I can to answer the comments. So I really hope to see you guys in there.